Hi guys, it's me, Kathy Spears, here with another video for today. I have a menagerie of things here. I have an 8x10 canvas that the kids have painted on, and I actually did blue and white and purple over the top of it so that I could reuse it. They had done some yellow. You can see the yellows through there. I have a menagerie of brushes. I've got an inch Zen, a fan brush, a round brush, a filbert, an angle brush, and a 1/2 inch bright, and a palette knife. And I really don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just going to start, and I've got two different kinds of paint. I've got a craft white and some craft colors sitting here that I may need for particular things. I've got cerulean blue, diox purple, burnt umber, and a heavier bodied white, and some hooker's green. So let's see what we can do. I'm thinking I'd like to do a little mountain scene here. So we're going to start up here at the top. We're going to put some sky in. We're going to lighten that puppy up a little bit. Water on my brush, wipe it off, and so I'm going to take some blue, and I'm going to get some of this craft white, which is runnier than that, and I'm going to just come across here and kind of make my sky. And the purple's going to show through, which I kind of like. Kind of like it. It's pretty. And if you notice, that yellow, when you cover it with blue, still takes on that green tinge, which I knew it would. More paint, more blue and white down here to the bottom. Now I'm just going to drag some white through there, but I'm going to use the heavier bodied white. And I'm just going to drag it through there like clouds would be on a sunny day, kind of. We get those a lot here. If there's any spaces that need covered up, I'm just going to kind of, because my paint is still wet, and kind of blend those in a little bit. I like that. Okay, now I'm going to come down here to the bottom, and I'm not going to clean my brush because I'm just going for more blue, and I'm going to create some water down here. We're going to have a lake, and my lake is going to have several different colors in it. So I've got, this was left over from the kids, so it looks like a big rock. Maybe we'll pan around it. And did I say this was an 8x10? I'm not sure I did, but it is an 8x10. So now let's do a little bit of purple and blue. Maybe up here at the top and around on the sides. And back to just plain blue. And I'm just dragging that through there so that I can get a nice lakey looking, murky looking thing. Not worried about the sides because there's going to be stuff there. Okay, good. All right, let's see how this is. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I'm going to wash that brush. Now, because I have the heavier bodied things, I am going to take my palette knife. I'm going to put a bead of paint on there. I'm going to follow it with a little bit of white, and I'm going to come up here And I'm going to put some mountains in. So let's do some mountains right there. Here's a mountain. I'm going to get more white than brown because I really want these to be distance mountains. There. Pick up more white. Maybe a little of that craft white because it might. So you just go like that and like that. Let's bring this mountain forward. See how that mountain is now over this one? And even though it's picking up some of my blue, it's all right. I'll be fine with that because I'm going to add something else to it. A little bit more. Trying to keep, and I'm going to go right across with these mountains, all the way across. Now I'm picking back up some brown. My nose is running. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Oh, we gotta fix this over here. Ooh, got some blue on there. Sorry about that. Now, a bead of white, and I'm just going to come back, say, to this mountain right here. I'm going to touch and pull down just like that. And this one needs it. And that one actually picked up some of that brown. So now this one is in back of this one. This one needs to go to the back. So we have this right like that. And that one, I'm going to lay it down and pull it. But I want this one in front of that one. So I'm going to lay it down, touch, and pull all the way down. And then I'm going to pick up a little bit more white, and I'm going to come up here and go just like that. Okay, I really want a big mountain right here. So I'm going to get some blue and purple, quite a bit on the edge of my palette knife. I'm going to pick up some more white of the heavy body, and I'm going to say that I want my mountain right there. I'm going to touch, pull it down. Oh, I love that purple in there. All right. Now, let's go this side, just down like that. I'm going to make this mountain bigger. It's going to come down farther. And maybe we're going to have to give it a little guy here. We'll go over that. If your palette knife gets gummed up, then you've got to stop and get it. Okay, let's get a little bit of snow right there. Oh, look at that. Another mountain just cropped up in front of that big one. Now, I'm going to do some little heels. Okay, that's all I want to do with my palette knife. So, wipe it off. Now I'm going to take my fan brush and I'm going to get a little bit of water on it, not much. Wipe most of it off just so that bristles will stay together. I'm going to take my green and some of my brown. So I'm going to just pull that over here, kind of give it that. I'm going to come down here and just make some trees. It could be far off distant, oh, I don't know, maybe some aspen trees, some birch trees. This could be a class that we could do. It's always fun to do landscapes. Just keep going with your trees. Okay. So now I'm going to get more green on my brush. I'm going to fill it up pretty good. I'm going to start putting more green. Closer we get to the water, which is right there. Over here on this side. Okay, let's stop right there. So I see that I have a lot of blue showing through there. I think I'm going to use this 1/2 inch. And I'm going to get more blue and green on my brush, and I'm going to make it more to the green side, or excuse me, more to the brown side. It is going to have, we're giving us some rocks or something, some kind of, and I'm just kind of pulling that down. And if you've got some green coming through, that's okay. It's really okay. So now those look like bushes, and that's fine. Over here, though, I would like to take some brown and some purple, and which makes it really, I want it to be really on the dark side. And we're going to just give it a bank of rocks or something very dark. Purple, brown. Oops, I picked up a little bit of green. That's okay. I think I'll come across here. So I hope you're trying to paint every day while we're away. The more you paint, if you paint every day, you just get better every day. Sometimes you'll have things sitting on your shelf that aren't quite finished, like I have. If you've been to my studio, which a few of you have, I have things sitting that I've been looking at for a while trying to figure out, what the heck am I going to put in there? But one day it just dawns on me what I need, and I just go back and get it, and we do it. Now I'm washing my brush off because I want to pick up some blue. I'm going to get blue on there and a little bit of purple. And I just want to kind of give it a, maybe the wind's blowing. Maybe there's some ripples. More purple. I like the purple. Purple gives it a deeper, darker value. Yeah. Take it right up to that shoreline and butt it right into that so that you have some, maybe there's some shadow there. Just kind of darkening some of that blue with a little bit of brown, just, and most of that, those trees are dry already. It's so dry in here. So I'm really just kind of layering on some more stuff. One thing I really want to do is get up here with some purple and white and go like this. Now I don't really want to do it to that other side because the other side, just a hint there, and maybe just a hint there of purple. Just a hint. Mostly all white. I just want to change that. Oh, I don't like that. Just going back to pure white. Pure white right there. There we go. Okay, so this side may have more shadow on it than. So just for fun, let's put a Bob Ross tree in there. So I've got a round brush here, about a number 2 size. I'm going to get some brown. It's actually got a little green on it, but that's okay. And I'm going to just draw a line coming down like so. Oh, darker, darker, darker. There we go. Let's put one laying over. Maybe. Well, that brush is not doing what I want. Let's go back to my. There we go. Didn't mean to get that fat. I'm going to put one over here on this side too. I don't want to cover my mountain, so I'm going to just put it like that. But I am going to take it off the canvas. Okay. Fan brush. I'm going to load it with green. Probably about that much. Just a hint of purple so that it's really dark olive green. And trying not to pull the paint that is on the tree off, but I'm going to come down here and do this one first because that one is going to be in my way. And it's okay if you see through those. If you drive up in the mountain, those trees haven't been pruned, so don't stress about. But make sure you get that nice and dark purple or green, with olive green type, and just kind of touch and flick it up. You got to have some fan brushes in your arsenal. Come see me if you don't have any. Okay. This is more like a Bob Ross painting all the time. Okay, here we go. Over here. This guy, he's a big pine tree that's got long needles on it. Okay, so on this side right here, I'm not going to clean this brush out, but I am just going to go up and drag it through some white. And I'm going to come up here and just barely touch. And that on this side of my maybe just in a few spots here. They had a fresh snowstorm, and because of that, I probably should change how my if you get too much, just go back in and so let's do a snow line here. Like it's like a spring day, and so it's kind of just melting off. Artist license, right? It's my picture. I can do it that way. Okay, I think I'm done. And when you think you're done, stop, because you just tweak it too much. Oh, right here. I wasn't quite done. Sorry. All right. I'm all done. So, hope you have a great day. Take care of yourselves. See you on the flip side. Bye.